Hey there, my lovely algebra students. Today we're going to talk about special systems of linear equations. We talked about one specific linear equation, and that's when they had one answer. Now we're going to talk about all the other possibilities, answers there, that there are for all kinds of linear systems. All right, it's super important before we even discuss how to solve the special systems that you write down these three types of linear equations that we have gone over completely after today. We've been talking about this one for the last week, but today we're going to talk about when they have no solution and infinite solutions as well. Pause this video, get your title essential question in these three key systems. All right, we're going to go over this particular system where y equals 3x plus 1 and y equals 3x minus 1 in an example. Please don't write this down. Please just watch so you can get the feel of what's going on. All right, the first thing that I'm looking at here is I know I could easily use elimination to subtract and my x's will cancel out, but you could also easily graph this one because it's already in y equals mx plus b. So let's go through this with a graph. Solve by graphing. Here's what our graphs look like. Ooh, and what kind of lines are we given when we graph them? They are parallel lines and they have the same slope. Both slopes are 3. Which means when they're parallel, they're never going to intersect. This answer for this problem is no solution because they never cross each other. All right, let's go ahead and look at this by substitution. Of course, you can use substitution as well because you have two y equals. Set them equal to each other. No. We set them equal. 3x minus 5 equals 3x plus 1. Solve for x, and you'll find out that x cannot equal, well, you get rid of your x's because they eliminate. Negative 5 cannot equal 1, which means that's never going to happen, no solution, and that is the correct answer. Now, let's go ahead and go through this with a word problem. Yesterday, I noticed that we really needed to practice on making equations, giving words, a little bit more for those 6 of you who kept getting that wrong. So let's go through. The perimeter of a rectangle is 36 units. The perimeter of a triangle is 108 units. Write and solve a system of linear equations to find the value of x and y. All right, the perimeter of the rectangle, the perimeter of the triangle. Now, we have our system. We could easily we could graph it. It wouldn't be so easy, but we could easily use elimination to get this first equation to be like the second equation. I'm going to go over both of them. So by graphing, we get our first and second line to be the same. They line up exactly. If they have the same slope, the lines are parallel. Sorry, not parallel. Oh, goodness. If they have the same slope, the lines are the exact same line, but and they have the same intersect. Let's do this by elimination. You might be able to visualize it a little bit more since these two equations are not exactly the same. So we're going to multiply equation 1 by 3, like I talked about, to get 12. Now we have 12x plus 24y equals 108. This is our key part right here for elimination. These two equations, when we manipulated that first one, are the exact same. So if they're the same equation, they'll have all the same answers, which means infinite solutions. All right, let's go through this with a couple of our own examples. You can, of course, graph, use substitution or elimination for any of these 6 problems. I, however, am going to use for this first problem, I'm going to use elimination. I think it's easier for this problem, and I'm going to do it by taking away. All right, y minus y is 0. Oh, eliminated them. Negative x plus negative x is also 0. Uh-oh, something happened here when I eliminate them. And 3 plus negative 5, 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Does 0 equal negative 2? No, the answer is no solutions. All right, number 2. Let's look at these two problems. Easily set up for graphing, not easily set up for elimination. This one's not easily set up for graphing, but this one has y equals, so let's use substitution. We're going to plug this value in for y, so I'll have 5x plus negative 5x minus 2 equals 0. 5x plus negative 5x minus 2 equals 0. I forgot the parenthesis. 5x plus negative 5x, oh, that cancels out. Does negative 2 equal 0? The answer is no. So this is also a no solution. All right, go through with problem number 3. Try this one on your own. Pause the video, and when you resume, I will help you out. Pause the video, please. Okay, so I kind of did throw a little trick question at you. The answer to this one is not a special one. I mean, it is special that they cross once. The answer for number 3 is 4 comma negative 3. 4 comma negative 3. Let's go ahead and go through example 4 and 5 and see what happens here. All right, I have x's and y's that I could easily eliminate. Oh, interesting. Let's go through this. I think it's interesting because these are 1x, these are 1 and negative 1y, and this is positive 3 and negative 3. Let's see what happens. I'm going to add them. X plus x is 2x, y plus negative y is 0. Okay, we're going through good steps in elimination. 3 plus negative 3 is 0. X therefore has to equal 0. Let's go ahead and solve for y. Y 0 plus y equals 3. Y has to be 3. Let's go through and check our answer really quick. Does 0 minus 3 equal negative 3? The answer is yes. It looked like it could have been special, but it wasn't special. The answer to this one is 0 comma 3. Well, special because it hits once. All right, let's go ahead and go through 5. All right, not set up nicely for elimination yet. Substitution, I have no variable equals, and this is not easy to graph. So elimination, if we multiply this first equation by 2, we will get 2 times 2x is 4x, y times 2 is 2y, equals 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I have a 4x and I have a 2y. If we take away, what happens? We eliminate both. If we eliminate both, what does that mean for our answer? Let's go through and let's see. If we have no x's and no y's, does 0 equal 10? Negative 10, because 0 minus negative 10. The answer is no, so no solution. All right, go ahead and try number 6 on your own. Replay the video, and I will help you out. This is a special one. It's going to have no solutions, or it's going to have infinite. Go through and try it on your own. Pause the video, please. All right, thanks for pausing your video. The answer to this one is actually infinite solutions. So infinite solutions. All right, let's go ahead and do this mini little problems now on the next slide. All right, Now we have 3 questions that I would like you to try strictly on your own. I'm not going to go over the how to work them. I will tell you the first one is one of the 2 that we were learning about. No solutions are infinite. Number 1 and 2 are the ones we're talking about. And number 3 is just a regular problem. All right, go ahead and pause your video. Raise your hand throughout this process. We'll help you. We're here to help you. Play your video when you're ready to check your answers. Thank you for pausing your video. The answer to number 1 is no solution. The answer to number 2 is infinite solutions. And the answer to number 3 is just a normal system in which they cross once at 2, 4. All right, your last thing that you need to do is please answer this question right here. How can you quickly tell? How can you quickly tell? There's a pattern that we were going through for you being able to quickly tell. After you're done answering this question, please go and take the checkpoint on Schoology located underneath this video in your materials tab. Thanks for watching.